How's it going, guys? So today I have a few things that I'm going to talk to you about. So I posted this on Instagram sometime last week, but I actually rearranged a few things out here in the shop. This workbench right here actually used to be back over here, and the jointer was over there, and the bandsaw was here, and this bench was here. And I just decided to kind of rearrange it. I've been working out here for a few days, and I've already really liked this. You can see I kind of went with this really nice long work surface in the very center. And then over on this side there's a small kind of hall, I guess you could call it, and I have a bunch of tools parked along here. So a lot of these parts for the shopsmith I have kind of tucked in here on one of the spots in the lumber rack. So these are pretty much all of the major parts to this restoration. As you can see, I've stripped off all of the rust and all the paint off of all these parts, and now the time has come for everything to be painted. And I have spent quite a long time trying to get these pieces into good condition. I mean, for example, these legs right here were pretty pitted up in this area, and definitely down at the bottom, and I've done my best to try and knock all that off with a wire brush. So this set here of all these different wire brushes I got at Lowe's for 15 bucks, and I've done pretty much all of these parts on this shopsmith with just these parts. This is what I had originally and what I was working with, and you can see that that is pretty beat up, and it just wasn't working all that great. So I went out to Lowe's and I picked up a set of this for 15 bucks. It has two of these kind of wire kind of like brushes, and then these are more for like removing material. These are a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, these bristles are really stiff, and they can actually dig into the metal itself after taking off the rust. So this is a really good one for knocking off some really stubborn stuff. So if you take this part right here, for example, if I was to use this large one like I had previously, it'd be a really tough time trying to get into these little spots. So with this small one that I got, I can actually get in there, even on these edges right here, just taking this little one and going in there, and I can tell already that once there's a nice coat of paint on here, it will look pretty much brand new. So I think personally that I should actually paint it back in the original color that it was when it was brand new. I think that would look really cool, and I think that would just be the best way to go. There were a few other colors that I was actually thinking about, maybe a gray or even like a light blue color I would even maybe consider. So I know there hasn't been a whole lot of content going out to you guys over the last week and a half. That should change in the next few weeks. I will be taking you along for the painting process and assembling it and doing all of that. I think that's going to be really fun. Obviously getting to use it is what I'm really urging to do right now. I'm kind of tired of just looking at it in all these different parts. So finally putting it together will be really nice, and I'm going to be sharing all of that with you. So for doing, or I guess working on all this metal stuff, I like to work on this bench right here. And that's been really good because I can set stuff over here, and if I want I can even set stuff over here on the table saw. And then I have a bunch of tools lined up along here. Obviously right now it's all nice and clean, so I have enjoyed working over there and kind of staging stuff over on this side. And doing so, I'm able to have a nice work surface right here. I'm not feeling crammed or anything. I also like keeping a lot of the tools that I use on the edge, because I don't really like working on that other side. There's just not enough space there to walk around. So I guess that was kind of a little shop update type video. This shopsmith really is going to be done in the next few weeks. I know there are a few of you guys out there who are probably kind of getting tired of me talking about it, and you'd like to see me start using it. And believe me, I am in the same boat as you, and I'm itching to get this thing done. And if you could, I'd love to have your opinion on the color, either kind of a light green like the original was, or a gray, or even like a light blue color. So those were the three colors that I had in mind, but if you have a different color that I didn't say or mention, definitely leave that down in the comments. And I'm open to other ideas and colors. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this short little video, and I will see you guys in the next one.